Hello everyone. Today we're going to be making some earrings, and those will be for, that special night out. And what you're going to need for this is UV resin, black and white colorant. You'll need some rhinestones of various sizes, 2 mixing bowls, a mixing utensil, and the molds we're going to be using are these long rectangular molds. And then you'll also need these little tiny bow ties, and we're going to use the second from the largest for this project. You'll also need some pliers, some fishhook earrings, and some jump rings. So let's get started. All right, to begin with, we're going to need a mixing bowl, UV resin. So we're just going to need a little because these are very small. Pour some resin in there. And then we're going to be using the white to begin with. So we're going to have to do about 4 drops of white. And then we'll mix it up thoroughly. And then we will place it in our molds. And then make sure that it does go around that little piece that will be the area where you're going to put your jump ring in. If you see anything on the side, just swipe it away. And we're going to cure this for 90 seconds. First on the front, and then we're going to turn it over and then do 90 seconds on the back side, so it cures all the way through. All right, now that it's done curing, you can remove it from the mold. Okay. And now we'll go on to the next step. Okay, next you're going to need the little bow tie mold, another mixing bowl, and your utensil. Make sure it's cleaned off. And let's see. So the second from the largest, I'm going to make 3 for each earring. So we'll need just a little bit of black, not too much because those are so tiny. And you'll need the black resin. And then just do about 3 dabs in that. And then mix it up. And once you have it mixed thoroughly, get your mold ready, and you'll just dab little dots of it in there. And then make sure it's spread all the way on each edge. And since I only have one of those, I have to do it 6 times. So, and we're just going to cure this for, I'll say 60 seconds. All right, we'll be right back. All right, now that the bows are done, you'll need a little silicone mat And then you'll just place these on the mat. And then we have some rhinestones that will go in the center. And then you just need to put a little, actually, just use the back of this mold. Oh, and also I wanted to say about the mold, I only got about 6 uses out of that one bow, and I don't think I'm going to be able to use it anymore because it started tearing apart. I believe I got this from Wish, so I do not recommend buying those. Just put a little resin on the back. Make sure you clean your utensil off, your mixing utensil, and just do a dab of clear resin on each one. And we're going to use that also when we have to go over the whole entire piece. So it's not going to go to waste. We'll just move that to the side. Get your tweezers and then just carefully place these on. Oops. That one over a little bit. And once you get them on and in the center, then we're going to cure this for 60 seconds. All right, now they're done curing. So we'll just, oops, just move them to the side. Just use the tweezers, like so. And then we're going to need our little glass tiles or tile with some sticky tack. And then since these go at an angle, you're going to have to make sure when you stick them on the sticky tack, they're level. So you can always just make sure by just looking at them. And then we'll need the clear resin again. And let me see, make sure that they're all right. So then we'll just take a little dab and put a bow on there. Do one in the center, a dab, and one at the bottom. And then just place. You can move that up a little bit. If they seem too crowded, you don't want them to be crowded together. Like so. And then we'll do the same for this one. And also when you're adjusting them, make sure that both earrings and bows are in the same place. And then we're going to cure this for 90 seconds. Okay, now that they're cured, we're going to use the clear resin that we poured on here and a fine brush, and we're just going to go over the whole thing just to give it that little added shine, and also to make sure everything is secure in place. And make sure you get in between also, and on the ends, just to make sure that everything is secured. And do the same with the second one. Now don't put any resin on top of the rhinestone. You can go along the side just to make sure that it's secure, but do not go over the top of it, because then it loses its luster and it's not as pretty. I mean, it shines, but you want it to be really sparkly. Okay, so now we will cure this for 90 seconds. All right, now that the top is done, you can take it off the sticky tack, turn it over, just delicately put it on. Do not push it into the sticky tack because you don't need to level it or anything like that. And just delicately stick it on there, and then get your brush and your resin, and then just paint the back side. Make sure it's all nice and shiny, and the back of the bow ties so that they are secure, and get the sides of, it might move around a little, but that's okay as long as it doesn't fall off, because you're just delicately painting over it like so. Okay, also remember I have a 36 watt UV light, and some of them are stronger, some of them are not as strong. So you're going to have different curing times. So with the 36 watt, when I say what time I'm curing it, sometimes I do a little bit more depending. If it feels a little tacky, you just put it back under again. So right now we're going to cure this at 90 seconds. So now that it's done curing, you can remove it from the sticky tack. It's all nice and shiny. And then we'll just move this aside and get our jump rings and our fish hook earrings. So first we have to open this up and then just place it on your jump ring, and then you place your earring, and then you just simply close it up and make sure that those two ends meet, because you don't want to be losing your earring. Let's open this one up. Place it on here. And remember, when you open your jump ring, open it to the side, because if you pull it apart, it's going to lose its round shape, and you don't want that to happen. Place your fishhook earring on. Close it up. I mean, even if you have to, when you close it, go back and forth a little bit to make sure that the two ends meet. Perfectly fine. And so for that special night out, you've got some beautiful looking bow tie earrings. So if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and press that bell for notifications of my upcoming videos. Also, in the description box below, you will find links to my artwork, photography, and my jewelry. So see you soon. Bye-bye.